Welcome to episode 6 of the Tax Smart Daily. I'm Brandon Hall and I'm currently filming this from Boulder, Colorado. I'm at an offsite with my partners. We're working on client experience and some project management improvements. Really excited about. But before we get started, make sure that you join the Tax Smart Real Estate Investors Facebook group and the Tax Smart newsletter. Links to both of those are in the description of this video. And also, if you like anything that I'm saying or if you have any questions, please leave a comment with a timestamp. I love interacting with our community. It's my oxygen, so please engage. I will certainly be replying to you, answering questions, and just commenting on whatever you thought was interesting with this video. Today's topic is the 100% meal deduction for business meals in 2021 and 2022. So at the end of 2020, President Trump signed into law a big package that included a temporary increase in the business meal deduction. So normally business meals are only 50% deductible, but now for 2021 and for 2022 calendar years, business meals are now 100% deductible. So really important to understand because your tax benefit just increased by 2x, just doubled for simply taking clients out to lunch or having any sort of business meals. Now, what is a business meal? So a business meal, you're not going to get a deduction for a business meal unless the expense is not lavish or extravagant under the circumstances. So it's kind of like the ordinary and necessary test, right? A business meal is ordinary, but is it necessary? Well, a business meal that might cost $70 is probably necessary, but a business meal that costs $1,000 may not be necessary. So it can't be lavish or extravagant. The taxpayer or employee of the taxpayer has to be present at the time that the food was furnished. The food or beverages are provided to the taxpayer or a business associate, obviously. A business associate means a person with whom the taxpayer could reasonably expect to engage or deal with in the active conduct of the taxpayer's business. So that means like a client, a customer, a supplier, an employee, an agent, a partner, or a professional advisor. What it does not mean is a spouse or a child, unless they're an employee of your business. So if you have business meals, and if they're not lavish or extravagant, and they meet everything else that I just said, they're 100% deductible. The cost is 100% deductible. So think about going out to a restaurant and spending $100 with a client. You know, in prior years, you could only deduct $50. So even if you were at the top tax rates, you know, a $50 tax deduction might yield a $20 tax savings. Now it's a $100 tax deduction because the cost was $100, 100% of the cost. $100 tax deduction, now it's a $40 tax benefit. You double your tax benefit. So take your clients out to lunch, take your advisors out to lunch, take your tax pros out to lunch, and help the restaurants recover from the pandemic. That's the whole purpose of increasing that. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment. Check out all the links in the description of this YouTube video to follow us online and to join our various communities. We really appreciate you watching these videos and engaging with us.